Dude, I fell asleep.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Winston.
What?
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy. He's got to try to wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Alexander Johnson.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
First as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 5-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
Winston now.
Bro.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Why did he do that?
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point though. He's got to still make the right reads,
open, bro.
make
like,
the proper throws.
The fuck is that?
I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. And this will be good to give the Panthers
hey, can you stop playing with them scissors?
Makes the score Panthers 7. Patriots.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Quick throw going to be caught by Foster. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Jameis to throw it. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And the Patriots.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Winston. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Winston.
Bro, come on, man. Like, he way the fuck out in front of this man, bro.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
On the stop.
They'll run with McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Yeah, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. He's caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Panthers 14. Patriots nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On the ground, this is Michelle.
Man, this nigga did a fucking...
Losing yardage back at the 22. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Patriots, nothing.
Third and long for Winston. Open man, here's Foster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on third and 13.
Go ahead, baby.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On first down, Michelle. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Michelle. Well, the ball is out. Michelle lost it, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown.
Sony Michel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
McCann's got it teed up. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
McCaffrey on the carry.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. The Panthers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Bro, it's making
now here's a
click
deep
on the
shot
wrong
that's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That gain on third down, good for 28.
It's going
at the 39-yard line.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Geis. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
3 brings up 3rd and 10.
Down. Here's McCaffrey. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Bro, I'm not trying to be the fucking lineman.
And he's got this down to the 35. The conversion is successful. With a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
The 35-yard line.
What? It's just a couple weeks, baby. It ain't long.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Back to the ground game now with
What are you doing? You right there. Let him run past
so
you.
They're left with a 3rd and 3. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Oh, okay. If you say so, I mean.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Here we go with McCaffrey. I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking
there's no fucking tight end field.
They get there and take him down.
Team is terrible,
well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Winston. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end.
Winston.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd down. Winston. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
you're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw.
Like, I see where he's going. Like, these dudes ain't playing.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
The kickoff for Carolina.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
New England.
Winston now from the 50.
Bro, where are you throwing it to? I'm throwing it down the field.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. First down, Winston. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
You ain't got the fucking...
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Again, it's Winston. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Devin Asiasi in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Still 9 remaining on second down. Here's Winston.
Bro, what is that, man?
What
is that?
It'll be a gain of 9, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Third down, Michelle, and he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
That's caught over the middle by Asiasi. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, Winston. That's taken in by Callaway. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And a Patriot first down.
Winston now to throw on first down. And
Winston getting crazy as fuck.
And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will set a shot at their own 41-yard line.
What partner they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34.
But they didn't ease into that drive right after the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
Bro, come on, bro. Right there. This nigga jumping, catching everything, and my dude right there, cuz.
Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards. Better than 20 here. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
2nd and goal from the 1. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Panthers add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson, and he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Patriots 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
I got so many fucking times. It's ridiculous.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Able to get 7 on that first down pass play, 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, Winston. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run on first down. Michel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And the Patriot first down.
Jameis now on first down. That's out to his running back, Michel. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on second down.
Bruh, why is he doing that? Like, I'm throwing it over the...
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey.
Man, get the fuck out of here,
He's
man.
got space. And they work this out past the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. McCaffrey. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Play action now, Winston. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
He'll let it go deep for Foster. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they run with Michel. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
25-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
To number 13.
From 17 yards out. And the Patriots are back within a score.
Okay, I know it's an old line, but it still applies here. The fat lady has not sung yet. She may be warming up, but she hasn't sung yet. There's still an opportunity.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey.
The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
The Panthers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. Play action now. Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson.
Fast-ass receivers.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Holding again, bro. Like, come on, man.
Let's check on the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
This shit's so fucking
A terrible
lame,
spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Jameis to throw it. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. To throw, Winston. To Michelle on the screen.
Are you serious?
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. 3rd and goal. Winston. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
4 fingers. That signifies the 4th quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the 4th quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, 2nd one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is
Thank you, bro. I've been on his ass all game.
being calm.
What the
really
fuck is that?
Team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Right there where the fuck he going, it just don't even matter.
The 40 on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey.
I missed that bitch.
First down at about the 38.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation,
I won the game literally picking the ball off before the fucking 2 minutes. And man did some goofy shit. I swear, man.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Throwing is Bridgewater.
Come on, man. Like, if
if
I'm not making the plays, I get it. But goddamn, bruh.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there. But he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes.
Thank you, man. Like, I've been on this nigga ass all game, bro.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Goofy-ass crossing routes.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Number 20.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And it's Michel once again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And they take a knee.
Tonight's final score.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really made the difference, obviously, with that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before, we've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for the Pats, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.